I never have said that change was bad in the American bully world. Some people change and change for the worse. A lot of people never change and change for the best. They'll change and change for the worse. And just because you didn't change like they changed, then they'll look at you as you didn't change. Man, when it comes to this change thing, a lot of y'all, even myself, need to change the way you just even think, period. You need to change the way you think, period. You know, because a lot of people in the world today, are selfish. They're just selfish. They're hateful. They're mean. People are just literally mean nowadays. You ever realize how many mean individuals are around? Like literally mean. They are so mean. They don't care how you feel. They don't care about your feelings. They'll clown anybody and anything. You know what I mean? And when you dealing with people who are just stuck up and selfish and don't even know it themselves, man, you might as well just keep your thoughts and your comments to yourself. And you might as well just live your life. You know, protect your heart. That's one thing you have to protect out here is your heart. Protect your heart. Because once you give your heart away and it gets just shattered, then you become a different person. And when it comes to the American bully world, a lot of people in this bully game is dealing with their heart. You know, dealing with their heart, dealing with how they actually created this dog. And how people are just literally messing it up. You know, so, just because they dealing with their hearts, it shows how emotional they can get about this dog. And when people get emotional, that's when the truth come out. You know, that's when the truth come out. Once you make somebody mad and you make them get emotional with you, that's when the truth come out. That's when all the truth comes out. In the American bully world, the truth is coming out because there's a lot of emotions coming with it now. People have gotten emotional about this dog that they created that's being destroyed. And it's kind of like a sad thing when you're dealing with this situation with individuals who are just plain selfish. And I do mean plain selfish. Ain't got nothing else to do in life but make somebody else mad in life. But make somebody else sad in life. You know, and they'll make other people sad or mad for their happiness, their so-called happiness. This is what the world is revolving around on a daily basis. So therefore, we can't hardly be mad about the dogs that we are starting to see, because you have to realize first about the individuals that you're dealing with, period. Some of the individuals that you're dealing with don't even care. I mean, clearly it's just a money thing. It ain't a dog thing. We're not doing this for dogs. Doing this for money. It's just a money thing. You know what I mean? And when money gets mixed with emotions and truth starts to come to light, trust me, man, you ain't gonna like what's said about the bully gang. You ain't gonna like what's said. Because now you're starting to hear things like there was already Merles in the game. When the bully gang first started, there was already Merles in the game. Merles were already a part of the registry. They just wasn't popular. I mean, you start to hear things like bulldogs were already in the game. They just wasn't popular. All these things were already in the game. They just wasn't popular. You know what I mean? Until somebody started saying something about it, people started bringing it to light because it was, like I said, they was dealing with emotions and love. So they started bringing it to the light. Now you don't even look at this dog the same. Now y'all want to sit here and breed it just totally in different ways because you can't look at it the same. How? When you hearing people, that created this dog tell you that, nah, we use these things to make this dog. We used these breeds to make this dog, but we don't use these breeds today. We don't use them today. They're not a part of the legacy, the breeds that we used. They're not a part of the legacy, but we did once upon a time use these dogs, and they were not supposed to be a part of the breed. But guess what? You use them dogs. So where are those puppies? Because them puppies grew up and somebody kept them. Somebody kept them puppies. They sure did. They kept them puppies, and they raised them, and they possibly bred them. And there you go, right there. You got a new bully that just entered the scene. And it's an old school bully too, because these are old school dogs that bred this pup. Yeah, I just don't like to hear people claim we're changing for the better. We're changing. Sometimes when you people change for the better, you really not changing for the better. You changing for the worse. And you know what? A lot of y'all get mad when people don't change just like you do. A lot of y'all get mad when people do not change the same exact way you do. People don't feel the same way you do, so they're not going to change like you do. That's why the dog doesn't change. That's why the dog won't change. You got people up here who really don't feel like you do. No one feels like you do. You are the only person that feels like you do. Yet and still, when you change, everybody is supposed to change your way. And if they don't change like you, then they didn't change at all. That's a lie. Sometimes people change and you don't even know. And when they change for the better, and you don't even know. You don't even know that person changed for the better because he possibly never told you. They just show you that they do better every day. That's change in itself. You don't have to tell nobody you changing. You don't have to show nobody you changing. If you doing all that, you doing all that for looks. You a comedian. You a clown. Can't nobody take that serious. Now here you out here clowning, telling people you changing the bully dog. You ain't gonna never change the razor's edge, so you can quit that. You can quit trying to change the razor's edge. That's over. Nobody ain't gonna let the razor's edge be bulldogged out, completely bred bulldog. But we see what's going on with this change. 14-inch dogs. That ain't even a dog no more. You got puppies that's 14 inches when they puppies, like 6 weeks old. They be 14 inches. You got a complete full-grown dog. He's got big testicles and everything. And this dog's only 14 inches. That's change for your ass right there. Okay? No more playing ball. No more jumping gates. And I'm not saying that you can't continue to breed your dog to jump gates and chase balls. What I am saying, though, is the change is here. And the dogs that's jumping gates ain't going to win too many prizes. The dogs that's chasing balls, they not going to be looked at like that. Face the bully. You know what I'm saying? When you had this dog stuff on your brain so tough, and you just want to talk about why you guys are taking this dog and changing it, then that's what you do. So I'm gonna ask you cats, why are you changing the dog? Why are you changing the look? I mean, where do you go from there when you got a handicapped dog and a dog that can't breathe, can't run? Some of them can't even pick their leg up to pee like a normal dog. When they used to pee on tires, German Shepherds still pee on tires. A Rottweiler will pee on a tire. You got Chihuahuas out here that will pee on a tire. Then you got this 120-pound American bully that really squats down like a female dog to piss. I don't know how that happened or why it changed to where a dog would squat like a female dog to pee, but you know, change gonna come. Sometimes when you change, man, don't change for your selfish ways. Don't change with stupidity. Change for the better. Change for the good. You know, if you're an evil person, change to Christ. Or pick a God that you like and change to that. But don't sit here and say everybody is supposed to change your way. Sometimes when you people change, it's in the evilest ways possible. Okay? I be seeing people change, and when they change, man, that was the evilest change ever. That was the most evil way to change ever. Nobody accepted your change. You didn't change for the good, you changed for straight evil. And when you change for evil, nothing comes from that but evil. So, you know, it's time to start arguing with these people about they dogs and they bulldogs that they shoving up in the American bully. They know what they doing. They shoving bulldogs in the bully. Making you mad. Oh, this dog he's not bully. They know he ain't bully. We know he ain't bully. You know he ain't bully. But guess what? He exists. And even more of them are to come. They're going to be coming. They're not going to stop. They're not going to stop breeding a bulldog for nobody. So, if you don't like it, then jump out the game. Because right now, it is what it is. In fact, the bully going to bring it to you truthfully. Your dog has been crossed with bulldog. And you just going to have to accept it. Facts the bully.